And good afternoon, gang. It's Wednesday, the 20th of September, 2007. It seems like weeks and weeks since I last spoke to you properly here in the Bracknell Television Centre in the Mirable Studios, boys and girls. Yeah, it seems like weeks. It was only 2 days. Funny, innit? Monday night, we had a really good karaoke, and towards the end of it, I told you I hadn't been feeling too good since the flu injection. Now, of course, they do say, in fact, Linda of Slimming World Wokingham, queen of all Slimming World, was once a nurse. She was a heart specialist nurse, so she knows about these things. So she said, "You're all right." I said, "Oh, I've had a bit of a flu since I had the injection." And she said, and even she said, you can't get the flu from the flu injection. Everyone tells you that. All these medical people tell you this, right? But the fact is that last year, after 4 days, I had the most dreadful flu ever. Last year, after 4 days after having the injection, with me having, unfortunately, to take time off. I had to take almost a week off of work. And this time, 10 hours after getting it, I felt, like that, no cough or anything, like that. And a bit of a cough has developed, although nothing to write home about. And on Monday night, I almost completely lost. Well, it didn't go completely, but the voice certainly changed as the evening went on. So I thought yesterday I better give the voice a bit of a rest. And this blooming gland came right up here. Oh, anyway, having trouble swallowing, that sort of thing. Not that that's been much going in my mouth. I'll come to that in a minute, my Slimming World in a moment. Don't worry about that. Yeah, and they all say, you can't get the flu from an injection. I do actually believe that. But, there must be something going wrong somewhere, mustn't there? Oh, there it is. It's a minor cough. It's only a minor cough, just a little bit coming up there. So, of course, if you watch our smaller videos, which we do usually only on Instagram, although if there hasn't been one of these long ones for a while, I'll put one on the, I'll copy it onto the Facebook as well. We do the Instagram videos. If you haven't got my Instagram, sign up to that one. It's Chris Reardon UK. You do like little 1 minute videos throughout the day, really, like quite a few of those actually. And I became aware last night when I watched it this morning that when you use the Instagram app, and you click record and you're looking at the camera, hello, and I look at the camera, and I say something completely uninteresting, which for some people watch, people watch like that. Anyway, I didn't think anything of it. Yesterday, I got my latest Slimming World certificate out, showed it, and that was fine, and that was all right. And then I watched it back this morning, I thought, it's the wrong way round. I didn't know that. If you use that camera where you can see yourself rather than the back one, you can't use your back one because how can you monitor what's going on the front? I might be slightly off picture like this, and you wouldn't like that, would you? I mean, that is not an improvement, is it? Come on. Someone said, HW100 says you look like you're better. Yes, thank you very much. He says it's a dreadful jacket. Don't you like this one? Excuse me. Barber. Blooming cheek. This is one of my favourite jackets I'll have. How dare you? Anyway, what was I forgot what was I saying now. You've put me right off. I knew I shouldn't have looked at those messages before I finished what I had to say. I can't remember what I was saying now. Someone remind me, please, what I was talking about then. We got to Slimming. We got to Slimming World back a little bit. Instagram videos, wrong way round. Yes, so they're the wrong way round if you look at yourself. So the only other way to do it to turn around, or you can record a video with your iPhone, with the camera thing. Record the video with that and then upload that into the Instagram thing, and then it's the right way around. Because I find that, I know quite a few people actually find it really upsetting. Ray Reynolds is one. He gets very upset if it's a mirror image that he's watching on their computer there. So, I'll do that in future. I'll record it with the actual iPhone camera itself and upload it that way. And then it'll be the right way round, okay? Let's say hello to some people this morning. Indeed, HW100 is watching on YouTube Live this morning, who says, why have you got a picture of that old bag on the wall? What, the beauty? I hope you're not referring to our Queen Elizabeth II there. How rude are you? Old bag? You can only dream of getting that old HW100. I bet you'll get to about 30 years old and you'll drop dead. You'll drop dead. We won't remember you. No one's going to remember you from a couple of messages here. No one will remember. But we will remember this lady for hundreds and hundreds of years. Don't you diss our Lizzie. Don't diss Lizzie. How dare you? What an audacity. Danny from Camberley. Well, stay down there, Camberley. You're quite close, aren't you, Danny? I'm only up in Bracknell, up the road. We got our own Marks and Spencers here now. Haven't got to traipse down to that dump that's known as Camberley, where you live. God's sake. All that blooming parking trouble. You haven't even got that many shops in that shopping centre in Camberley, have you? Oh, Barry, I beg your pardon, Barry. Well, can you not type correctly? Not the Queen. Oh, what? Oh, you mean Barry Manilow? Oh, what do you mean that old bag? How can you be speaking of the world's greatest entertainer like that? Oh, God help you if any of the Manilow people are watching this morning. Your life will not be... I suggest you hide your IP address immediately. People will be round. There won't be any men. They will be ladies come round to your house and you will be beaten. You will be dragged outside that ghastly shopping centre in Camberley and beaten in front of all to see. With baseball bats, with pictures of Barry Manilow around the outside. Be very, very careful, my friend. Danny, and can I just explain, those of you that don't know where Camberley is. Camberley is like a really run-down, rough area just outside of Bracknell, where we have a brand new, sparkling town centre with wonderful shops. We've even got Superdry. We've got Superdry. I like Superdry. I hope she's not watching. I've actually found, and we've got a Phoenix now. Have you got a Phoenix in Camberley? Have you, lovey? Is there a Phoenix in Camberley, lovey? Is there a Superdry in Camberley, lovey? No? Is there no Superdry? How about a H&M? Have you got a H&M? Have you got a Cineworld in Camberley? No? None of those things? What you got? What you got? Sainsbury's? Boots? Ah! Tesco's? We haven't even got a Tesco's in this town centre here. We've got a Waitrose. Go on. Ghastly place. Ghastly place. Hello to Ross. It's 10 past 9 in Western Australia, isn't it, Ross? I can never remember where people are. Isn't that funny? Let's go to some of your Facebook messages. Very good afternoon to you, boys and girls. Good afternoon to Adam. Thank you, those of you that have taken the time and trouble to share the show onto your walls this morning. My voice is... I'm just working out myself. It was deeper this morning. It's getting there. It's getting back up to its usual tone. Soon I will be able to sing the hymns at church again and hit the high notes. Ave Maria, Ave, Ave. Do you know, there's about 20 verses to that one. Oh, dear. You want to see some of their faces in there when they pull that one out for the last hymn of the night, of the morning. It goes on forever. Danny Davis is there. Good afternoon, Danny. Good afternoon to the Lady Phoenix sitting there in all her beauty. Lady Phoenix. Diane Jebb. Hello, Diane. The lovely Carl Morrison. Afternoon, Carl. Jackie Evans. 9 a.m. in Easton in Indiana. Oh, my God. Listen here. HW100. Jackie, I think, is one of our Barry people. Be prepared. Be prepared. Now that's strange. Oh, are we down? Are we down or up? We've just lost connection somewhere. Oh, if you're watching a recording, this is just carrying on for you, isn't it? I can tell. But I think we just lost a connection somewhere. Are you? Oh, I don't know if people are with us still. One moment. Let's see if we're still live or not. I hope we are. But this is a terrible catastrophe. We've gone off air. No, we've gone off. Oh, dear me. Well, shall we carry on with the recording? Shall we carry on with it? I think we'd better carry on with the recording because this has all gone wrong here. Oh, dear me. Those of you that were watching a live show and perhaps have picked up from this point that the live Portion has gone because the internet's just gone down, and I don't, which is very unusual actually. Doesn't happen very often at all. But we carry on anyway, boys and girls. A little bit of a shorter show today anyway, because I don't want to ruin my voice. Okay, don't want to ruin the voice. Yeah, last night I went to see Victoria and Abdul. An excellent film, and I was talking about the Bracknell new stuff at Bracknell. Went to the Cineworld in Bracknell, which is our new cinema complex. Very nice, all new, of course. The carpet is springy as you walk over it. Doing, 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 doing. Walking across the carpet. Doing, 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 doing. Walking across the carpet. Very nice. It all smells new and paint and everything's been polished. It's all very nice, and the seats are very nice. But I had imagined that we would have electric seats, you know, where they've got them at the Showcase Cinema in Winnersh, and it works very well there. You just plug you push a button, and the seats go up and down, like, you know, quite far back, to be honest. The seats actually go quite far back. But in the Winnersh one, in the new Bracknell one, the seats do go back, but you kind of got to push them. You know, you've got to push them back, and then they don't go back that far. Now, I can't lie, it wasn't uncomfortable in there. It was okay. I mean, the seats were fine, but I was a bit disappointed that they didn't have the full going back seats. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was only about 15 of us in the cinema, which is normal for cinemas, really, you know, during the daytime, isn't it? You know, if you ever want to go in, and it's only £10.60. You go to, I say not during the week time. I actually went last night because I'm off on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. I have been doing the daytime and been like 2 or 3 people in there, and that's it. You know, just one of those things. And it's quite a nice experience. There's nothing wrong with sitting there on your own, you know, in complete darkness with your cup of tea. I don't bother with the popcorn, you know, full of calories, dear. Full of calories. We don't want to undo our good Slimming World stuff, do we now? No. Anyway, so the film started. Victoria and Abdul, what do I think? 10 out of 10. Fantastic film. We have, of course, the great Dame Judi... Was it Judi Dench? Oh, God, I can't remember now. Just a moment. Let me refer to I think it was Judi Dench. I get confused with The Lady in Downton and Judi Dench. It was Judi Dench, wasn't it? I'm not even going to look it up. I'm sure it was Judi Dench. Has that internet come back on? Let me have a look. No, it hasn't, has it? Oh, dear. Oh, it's all gone terribly wrong for the live viewers. Never mind. If you've picked up here on the recording, I'm sorry about that. The internet's gone down, but we can carry on with the recording as if nothing had happened. Nothing's happened. So Victoria and Abdul, highly recommended. It's very, very funny in places. There are, of course, some sad moments where you'll get a little tear in your glass eyes, boys and girls. The way Victoria deals with the racists is fantastic because, of course, you know, a lot of in those days there was an awful lot of racism in the days of Queen Victoria. But the Queen, as indeed our Queen today, you know, I believe our Queen today is colourblind, as I like to think I am. You know, you've got to be colourblind. You know, a person is a person. Doesn't matter what colour they are. A person is a person, and Queen Victoria in the film deals very well with these racist people in there. So very, very good film. Please go and see it. Now, what was I talking about? Something about Slimming World. Well, I didn't get quite to the end of the Slimming World story, did I? No. I've now lost 10% of my body weight. The asthma that I used to have has almost completely stopped now. It had been going that way for about 3 years, actually. I haven't had a problem with asthma now for some years, and it's got a lot better. I hate to say it, but since I lost my little cat, she left this world about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, and also with the weight loss, I almost completely cured the asthma. So much so that I've stopped taking the brown thing. You know, the brown, that thing. Very, very strange, but I'm very pleased to report that. Also, there was a lady in there who was quite upset. Unfortunately, she put on 4.5 pounds. And she was saying she couldn't understand how that had happened because she'd stuck rigidly to the plan this week, so she said. And, you know, we got no reason to doubt that she hadn't. But, you know, this sometimes happens. You do go up a little bit sometimes. you remember I've told you that it's happened. I've been on the plan for about 7-8 weeks now. No, probably longer than about 10, about 12 weeks. I've been on the Slimming World plan, and in that time, I've almost stuck completely to it. But there were two occasions where, for some reason, my weight went up a little bit, a couple of pounds, you know. But then the next week it comes down again. So that's how that works. All right. I found out they were asking me, you know, what do you have? What sort of stuff do you eat? And I was saying to them, well, in the morning, my breakfast is usually what's called overnight oats, and that's a jar, and it's got fat-free yogurt at the bottom. Overnight oats. I've just got to stop this thing doing my head in. There's something going round in front of me there because nothing's working. Oh dear, nothing's working at all, is it? God. Oh dear, it's all going terribly wrong here in the Mirable Studios. Things keep saying connecting, and then it goes off again, and then it comes on again. I've obviously got something wrong with the internet connection at Virgin Media, which isn't too bad. You know, usually it works all right. It rarely goes down, the old internet now. Now we may well have lost the Facebook viewers. Let's have a look. Yeah, you see, they've gone now completely. How can I do this now? What can I do to sort this out? Because we can't get the Facebook viewers back. That's something you have to put in this like key code thing, and once it's cut off, we might be able to get this back again. I don't know. Ooh, that's just going round and round there. I think we're going to have to. We'll have to stop. I think I'm going to have to stop because I can't get that working again now. Once it's gone down, that one doesn't come back. The YouTube one, I think, comes back. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look if you're still there. Ashy, good morning, Ash. Morning, Ash. Morning, Dee. Morning, Ross. Yes, we've come back on the YouTube one, but the other ones are not working now. The Facebook one, no. And the net's gone down again. Oh, we're going to have to leave it there, boys and girls, I think. And we'll come back with another show tomorrow morning or something like that, okay? Let's do some birthdays. I'll finish off by doing the birthdays today, and then we'll disappear. Happy birthday today to the boy from Wales. Oh, yes, it's Danny Davis from Welsh Wales. Happy birthday, Danny. Hope you have a nice birthday today, sir. Known you for a while now, haven't I? Hey, happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday to Danny Alexis. I love that colourful picture jacket thing you got on there. Happy birthday, Danny. Louis Martins is 26 years old today. Hello, Louis. Worked with him at Central Station. What are you doing now? Don't know what you're doing anymore. Happy birthday, Louis. Jackie Dannett is 39 years old today. Shane Balcom, 23 years old today. He used to be a customer at a place I DJ'd at, Colours, in Basildon, which I actually ended up really hating that place for some reason, unfortunately. So happy birthday, Shane. Happy birthday to Paula Cope, 40 today. Happy birthday, Paula. She used to look after some of my flats. Works as an estate agent. Happy birthday, Paula. Happy birthday to Sarah Moore. Happy birthday, Sarah Moore. To Savvas Taztala. To Scott Kennedy. Hello, Scott. 36 today. Happy birthday, Scott. We got a lot of birthdays today, haven't we? Frederick Morrissey. Happy birthday, Frederick. Christopher Out. Happy birthday, Christopher. To Pinja Makinin. To Rain Casella. And to James Bates. They're all the birthdays that we have in store for you today, boys and girls. Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right. There we are. They're all today's birthdays. Sorry we got to leave you here, but as I say, the internet looks like it's gone down, so it's only recording now. And I could stay, but we're kind of halfway through the show, so we'll leave it there and talk to you again, hopefully live on sometime on Thursday morning. All right. Have a lovely Wednesday. Now tonight, if you're around, it's every Wednesday tonight. If you're around in Islington, North London, do join us for the Quiz of the Week, boys and girls. Yes, it's our weekly quiz at the King's Head Theatre Pub, Upper Street, Islington, starting at 8:30. Get there about 8 o'clock, get yourself a table, okay? Once again, quiz night tonight and every Wednesday from 8:30 at the King's Head Theatre Bar, Upper Street in Islington. Have a lovely Wednesday. Sorry about our little technical issues. Nothing to do with me. The internet's basically gone down and can't get it back, unfortunately. And I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.